Welcome to Investpire. Today, I'm going to be talking about 3 assets that will make you rich during a dollar collapse in 2023. This recession strategy is sure to help you get ahead of the pack and make you rich in the long run. So stay tuned as I reveal all the secrets to success. It is important to note that this dollar collapse does not happen overnight. It is a slow process that has been taking place for the past few years, and it is likely to continue for some time. This means that it is important for us to plan ahead and make sure that we are prepared for the long-term effects of the dollar collapse. One way to do this is to diversify our assets and investments. This means looking into different assets such as stocks, bonds, real estate, cryptocurrencies, and commodities. By diversifying our investments, we can ensure that we are not overexposed to any particular asset and can make the most of our investments. In addition to diversifying our investments, we should also look into ways to protect our assets during the dollar collapse. One way to do this is to invest in gold and other precious metals. Gold is a great way to protect our wealth, and it has the potential to increase in value during a time of economic uncertainty. Other safe haven investments include government bonds and cash equivalents, which can provide a hedge against inflation. We should also look into investing in real estate, as it can provide a good source of passive income and can be a great hedge against inflation. We should look into ways to reduce our expenses and increase our savings. This is important to help us make the most of our investments and protect ourselves from the effects of the dollar collapse. We should look into ways to reduce our costs, such as cutting back on unnecessary expenses and finding ways to reduce our taxes. Additionally, we should look into ways to increase our savings by setting up an emergency fund, investing in retirement accounts, and setting up a budget. By taking these steps, we can ensure that we are prepared for the upcoming dollar collapse and can make the most of our investments. First, let's discuss what this collapse means for us and why we need to start planning now. The dollar has been steadily declining since 2020 due to various economic factors such as inflation, trade wars, and political unrest. As such, it is important for us to understand the implications of this decline and start preparing ourselves financially. So what are some strategies that we can use? Well, one of the best ways is by investing in assets that will increase in value during a dollar collapse. These assets can range from stocks, bonds, commodities, real estate, or even cryptocurrencies. All of these investments have the potential to make you wealthy if done correctly. However, there are 3 particular assets that stand out above others during a dollar collapse: gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Each of these assets has unique characteristics that makes them ideal investments during times of financial instability. Let's take a closer look at each one so that you can decide which ones are best for your investment portfolio. In addition to these 3 assets, there are also other options that could be beneficial during a dollar collapse. One such option is investing in foreign currencies. By investing in foreign currencies, you can avoid the negative effects of a dollar collapse by diversifying your investments and taking advantage of the potential increases in value of other currencies. You can also invest in foreign stocks and bonds to take advantage of the potential increases in value that come with a weakening of the dollar. Finally, you can also invest in commodities like oil, gas, and agricultural products. These commodities are often seen as a hedge against inflation and can provide some protection against currency devaluation. Ultimately, the best strategy depends on your individual circumstances and risk tolerance, so it is important to do your research and make sure you are making the best decisions for your future. First up is gold. Gold has been used as a store of value since ancient times due to its scarcity and durability. It is also seen as an inflation hedge because it tends to increase in value when other currencies depreciate in value due to inflation or other economic factors. During times of economic uncertainty like a dollar collapse, investors tend to flock towards gold as a safe haven asset because it holds its value well against other currencies. Second is silver. Silver has many similar properties to gold but is often overlooked as an investment option due to its lower cost per ounce compared to gold. However, silver still has great potential during a dollar collapse because it tends to increase in value faster than gold when markets become unstable or volatile. This makes it an attractive option for investors looking for quick profits during uncertain times like those expected in 2023 with a dollar collapse looming on the horizon. Finally, there's Bitcoin. Bitcoin has quickly become one of the most popular digital currencies since its inception in 2009, and many experts believe it could be a major player during any future financial crisis like the expected 2023 recession caused by the dollar collapse. Bitcoin's decentralized nature makes it immune from government interference or manipulation, which makes it attractive for investors who want their money out of reach from any authorities trying to control their wealth through currency devaluation or other measures taken by governments around the world, like capital controls. Now that you know more about these three key assets, let's talk about how you can capitalize on them during a dollar collapse. First off, you should diversify your investments across all three assets so that your portfolio isn't too exposed if one asset performs poorly while another does well. i.e., don't put all your eggs into one basket. Second, consider investing with leverage, which means borrowing money, in this case via margin trading, so that you can increase your returns on each investment without putting more capital up front. However, this comes with higher risk, so make sure you understand what risks are involved before doing so. Third, evaluate each asset individually before investing. Research past price trends and news stories related each asset class so that you have more information on which base decisions off from when picking investments within portfolio. This will also help minimize losses if something goes wrong. Finally, remember, always keep risk-reward ratio in mind when making decisions. Always think twice before taking high-risk bets, even if potential rewards seem enticing. In conclusion, these three key assets provide great opportunities for investors looking to capitalize on impending dollar collapse 2023 recessionary environment, but remember, always do own research and use risk management strategies when investing, no matter how promising something looks. Never forget, there are no guarantee success every time. Now that you know more about these three key assets, let's discuss how you can take advantage of them during a dollar collapse. It is important to diversify your investments across all three assets. This will ensure that your portfolio is well balanced and not too exposed if one asset performs poorly while the other does well. Leveraging your investments is also a great way to increase your returns on each investment without putting more capital up front. However, this is a much riskier approach, so it is important to understand the risks involved before you decide to do so. Additionally, it is important to evaluate each asset individually before investing. Doing research into the past price trends and news stories related to each asset class will give you a better understanding of what you're getting into. This will also help to minimize any potential losses if something does go wrong. Furthermore, always keep the risk-reward ratio in mind when making decisions. Even if a potential reward seems enticing, make sure to think twice before taking high-risk bets. In conclusion, these three key assets provide great opportunities for investors looking to capitalize on the impending dollar collapse and 2023 recessionary environment. But it is important to always do your own research and use risk management strategies when investing, no matter how promising something looks. Remember that there is no guarantee of success every time. With that said, I hope you have gained some valuable insight into making smart investments during the upcoming recessionary environment expected to come late 2022 or early 2023. Thanks for tuning into the show. I wish you nothing but success in your future endeavors. With that said, I hope have gained some valuable insight into making smart investments during upcoming recessionary environment expect come late 2022, early 2023. Thanks tuning into show. Wish nothing but success your future endeavors. If enjoyed show, please hit like button below and consider subscribing channel. Stay updated latest shows, topics related finance and economics. Would really appreciate support. Thank much watching. See very next show.